suppose, Kris, we're going to begin with a belated congratulations on taking the IRC title in 2009 and to follow it up with third place then in 2010. But it's never been done before, using the IRC as a stepping stone into WRC. It's exciting times for you and, of course, Mini Pro Drive.
Yeah, it's been an exciting couple of years for me, to be honest. I remember back only 2-3 years ago, I had very little on. Really with the help of very good sponsors of mine, getting out on 1 or 2 rallies per year was the height of it. And all of a sudden I got the break in the IRC with Peugeot, and to be honest, that was a stepping stone to where I am now. But yeah, you get these opportunities, but in all honesty, you have to make the most of them when you do get them. And I was very fortunate. We had a very good year in 2009, and that was a stepping stone to getting the deal with Mini and the WRC. So yeah, we find ourselves here now, and it's a place that I've always strived to get to get a factory seat in the World Championship. And yeah, it's fantastic to be a part of it and part of a new team, a new car. But a car like the Mini WRC and the brand awareness that Mini brings to the World Championship is something pretty special. So to be involved in that and developing a new car and competing against the top guys in the world is something pretty special.
This year in 2011, you've had a taste of, I suppose, the potential of this car. Does that excite you?
Yeah. Definitely, we're only 3 events in this year. We're only doing 6 in total this year. So, yeah, 3 events in, and we were able to score a podium on the last event in Germany. So, we're a wee bit ahead of our expectations in terms of speed. I think we got a podium. Danny Sordo got a podium on merit in Germany, which is a good thing. We were able to set top 3 times consistently. I had a bit of a mixed event. My pace was very good at times. I don't think I had the experience of the rally to run consistently at that speed, and we had a few punctures and a few overshoots, and yeah, we still getting into the last stage. I was battling for 5th place, so for me the speed was good as well, and yes, encouraging for the whole team at this stage of development to have a car that's able to set top 3 times is exciting for the future, because we know we have so much more to come.
We know as well you were taken under the wing of Colin McRae for a period, and at a time when people are commemorating his death, it's 4 years now. You're taking over his baton really into the WRC. Does that put any pressure on you?
Yeah, I've obviously some very, very fond memories of my time spent with Colin, and I attribute everything I've achieved in the sport to Colin, and to some degree, because ultimately getting involved with Colin when I was doing the Peugeot 106 Cup, he gave me the break to get into the British Championship, and through that into the Junior World Championship, and they're the hardest steps for any driver to take, and without Colin's support at that time I wouldn't have been able to take them. And yeah, so I owe a lot to him for the experience I've gained over the years. But yeah, it went way beyond the relationship within rally. I spent several years living with Colin, and yeah, he was a good guy, and taught me a lot about life in general, not only about rally cars. So yeah, I have a lot to be thankful for. But okay, I think Colin was and probably still is the biggest name in the sport over the last 2 or 3 decades, and his name will continue to carry on. So yeah, I think for me, I'm doing my thing now and trying to achieve what I want to achieve. Colin's seen something in me that he wanted to try and help me to get to World Championship. I'm there now, but I have achieved very little compared to Colin, and I'm not there to try and replicate what he done, for Colin was his own person. But yeah, I think any of my achievements from here on in, have to be will keep Colin very firmly in the back of our mind.
Well, hopefully as well it will be the 3rd achievement for Pro Drive. We know that they had continued success with Colin and Richard Burns, and now it's really your time to shine. Yeah,
that's the special thing. There's so many things felt right about this deal with Mini and Pro Drive. Pro Drive being the only the British firm that's brought Colin McRae and Richard Burns to a World Championship over the years. Mini being so special, and especially being a legendary car all around the world, but especially back home with Paddy Hopkirk having won the Monte Carlo and the successes they had back in the 60s. I grew up hearing about the legend of Paddy Hopkirk, and to be involved with the same brand now and all that nostalgia being brought back is something pretty special. But with all that going on around, sometimes you have to shut a little bit of it out and put the blinkers on, because we have a lot of hard work in front of us if we want to achieve the same results as they did back then. And yeah, we have to keep focused and keep working, but that's a target. hopefully Mini stay here for a long time, and we can build on what we have, and we're only scratching the surface at the moment.
Well, best of luck with it, Kris. You're certainly going to take on the Mini adventure. I hope it goes well for you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.